My name is Zanele Makombe. I'm with ACT Ubumbano. I'm the program advisor for gender in SIHR. We call it the Masitete Let's Talk Initiative. This is a program that drew in different faith organizations together, faith institutions and also congregations themselves to come together where we want to discuss and explore ways of working between faith leaders and young people. The idea is that we need to see how can we move along the journey of discussions on SIHR. We seem to be stuck in the same spot where we say faith leaders on their own and young people on their own. This time, we said, let's bring everyone together and we have a conversation. These dialogues are important because they allow people to see how the other person lives. Because what we do is that we bring young people to actually say to the faith leaders, this is our reality as young people. This is what we are seeing in our communities, and this is where we need help and support. It also gives that opportunity to the faith leaders to understand what young people are going through, but also to bridge the gap and see how we can have interventions that also address young people, but also see that the faith leaders get to know what's happening. The dialogues and discourses have unearthed key things that we need to discuss further. There are issues around consent, there are discomforts around family planning and contraceptives for young people. There are discussions around access to services that keep coming up. So these are the issues that we're saying, how can we do it from a faith community perspective? What are our theologies, what are our Bibles, and what are our sacred texts saying to us about all these things? And how can we better respond to the needs of young people? Because the reality is that young people are still living their lives in communities and they still need the support. And we cannot be silent as a faith community. So we need to be responsive. For me, it's moving beyond the talking. Because one of the things that happened is that we kept saying, let's talk, let's talk. We've spoken, we've discussed. We need to act in our communities. Because we cannot act in a workshop. We can take ideas, we can reflect, we can learn. But now we need to go back to the same communities that we serve and actually do the work. We need to start walking the journey and saying exactly what needs to be done. We continue to say we are a movement where we want to bring justice for all. Because we are grounded in theologies in our faiths, we always believe that we're all created equally. So we want to talk of the human dignity and the dignity for all. So how do we create that dignity for all? We shouldn't leave anyone behind. We should walk together in this journey.